Greetings guys, good afternoon from Stirling, Scotland, the gateway to the Highlands. And yeah, I'm in town for a few days and I'm staying at the Stirling Highland Hotel and thought I'd just do a quick video on it. It's in a historic building that was built back in 1845. Old stone building. It was originally a school. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk around, show this place off. I'll give you the full tour. I'll give you the room tour. I'll show you the restaurant. There's a gym. There's a squash court if you want to play squash. But yeah, let me zoom in. Pretty fine detail. The gargoyle water drains up there. Oh, and there's an observatory on top. And they told me that they'd let me go up there. So, oh, and right next door is the Coliseo Hotel Bar and Grill. Another historic building. If you want, you can join their wine club. And it used to be the Royal Infirmary. Built originally as a bank with a grand Doric portico in 1825. It later converted to Stirling's first infirmary. That would be 1874. Yeah, nice big old portico. Those Doric columns. And it's right next to a historic church. Okay, right above the columns, you can see it said 18 something and infirmary written up there, it looks like, at one time. Okay, so yeah, let me go over, take the tour of the hotel. Oh, there's a little park across the street, and check out this old Tudor building right here. But I could go on forever. This whole town is filled with historic buildings, and there's a lot of good places to eat. Right there is Mamma Mia, if you want some Italian. But yeah, right down the hill, a lot of great places to eat. To tell you, there are 96 rooms in this thing. Four-star hotel. And there it is, high school, 1988. Arbor Vitae. Pretty grand entrance, pretty nice gate. And over here is some information here. Yeah, the restaurant. I'll take you in there. It's a pretty nice restaurant. 1856, this opened to replace the old grammar school. And these are signs of the zodiac. Oh, okay, so, and these are Latin mottos for the tree of knowledge. So you know. Cool. Alright, let me take a tour of the inside and then I'll walk around more of the outside. So up here, it's called the Scholars Restaurant. And yeah, you've got the tartan carpet. And the lift is up there to the left, but I'll take the stairs. Here it is, Stirling Castle. And Stirling Castle, it's about a third of a mile up the hill that we're on outside. Okay, alright, so you've got the reception area down that way. Bedroom I'm staying in, down the hall right there. The lift is around the corner. I'll tour the bedroom in a bit and I'll show you the full reception area. But let me go up to the Scholars Restaurant first. Over here we've got Sir John Murray. He was an oceanographer, marine, and biologist. Then over here, Charles Randolph, born in Stirling, June 21st, 1809. He was a printer and bookseller here in Stirling. And he was a pupil at the High School of Stirling and also the Grammar School of Glasgow. All right, one more little plaque. The High School of Stirling, Foundation stone of the school was laid August 3rd, 1854. And down here, Latin and English were taught in the Scholars Restaurant, where we're going. Our library was indeed the original library. All right, head on up. Scholars Restaurant, the headmaster's study, toilets. Oh, all right. So here's the library. Over here, lift in bedrooms. Yeah, more bedrooms. Again, lift just around the corner. Let me see what this is. Some information on the observatory. The telescope on top, 100 years old. I guess at the time when this was printed. I don't know how long ago this was printed, but here's the restaurant and lounge. The bar right here. And here it is. And the lounge back here. Old typewriter, pretty cool. Smith's Premier. So they've got separate upper and lowercase keys. Big old space bar down there. Okay, some of the different rectors. Oh, and you can see the Wallace Monument out there. I don't know how well you can see with the GoPro, but it's on the hill right there, across the valley. And there it is again, Wallace Monument. Alright, so let me go downstairs. I'll walk around the outside of the building in a bit, but let me take you back and give you the room tour. Cool, they've got the Scottish flag up there. Room tour won't take long. It's not a tiny room. Definitely big enough for me. And yeah, bed looks comfy. And yeah, room's a little bit older. Like I say, this building is pretty old. Again, it used to be a school. So just a couple of side tables, a couple old school lamps, kind of the 70s style paneling back there. And you've got a telephone going back to 1985. Oh, that's the hallway light. Alright, so yeah, I guess you can shut that off while you're in bed. And yeah, fancy light over here, a little arm coming off. It's kind of unique. So yeah, cool place to relax. I might set my laptop over there. Sit in that chair, looks pretty comfy. And we've got the Wallace Monument. I don't think that's going to be in walking distance. TV right there, which I will pretty much not turn on. When I was in Edinburgh, I turned it on for about 10 minutes just to see the local news. Let me look in the drawer. And we have tea. Yeah, they're all about their tea over here. And yeah, I may have to go downstairs for some coffee. They didn't have coffee in the hotel I stayed at in Edinburgh. Oh yeah, and they like their shortbread. These were free at the last hotel I was at, but I better check. I can't imagine this. They charge you for that, but yeah, tea. Is this instant coffee? Hot chocolate? I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't really think I want to be drinking that. So I'll find a coffee shop around here. Maybe they have some downstairs. Breakfast isn't included. Oh, yeah, so yeah, when you get water around here, they're big on sparkling water, so make sure it's still water, if that's what you know, unless you like sparkling water, but yeah, so, alright, well, anybody wants some tea, there you go. This is where I'll set up my workstation, and remember if you come to bring your adapters, so... Another telephone over here. Again, this lamp has got the fancy arm coming off of it. And yeah, there's no wall thermostat, so it's a tad bit chilly in here. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of warm things up. And ironing board and iron. Yeah. And yeah, just bathroom over here. Kind of old school, but it's fine. I'm not particular. As long, kind of an older shower head, but as long as it's got good pressure. What is that? Oh, I think you pull that out, right? It's got like a wire on it. I don't know what you use it for. Maybe to hang stuff on. I don't even know. Yeah, okay, so it goes across. Do you put a curtain down? But that's kind of inside. I don't know, but I've seen these. I don't know the point of them, but pretty deep tub if anybody decides they want to take a bath. But Aqua Senses. Oh, that's hand, hair, and body shampoo. All right, well, there's the toilet, so just so you know what to expect. And this is probably that same all-in-one stuff right there. I'm not particular. I've got short hair and I wear a hat all day, so I'm not looking for anything fancy. Plenty enough towels. And what is this, like a heater type thing or something? Yeah, it is. Do you want a heater next to this though? Yeah. Warning, this appliance must be earthed. E-A-R-T-H-E-D. Well, all right, there's something to look at, I guess, while you're sitting, whatever, if you're taking a bath or sitting in on the toilet. So, yeah, all right, well, anyway, that's the room tour of the Highland Stirling. Okay. Neat, guys. All right, this is the observatory. All right, so there's the shutter right there. And okay, you see how this thing will turn. Oh, there's the wheel right there. Whew, yeah, it's kind of cold up here. And looks like a pretty old telescope. Well, pretty neat that he let me come up here, take a look at this. And cool, guys. Yeah. All right, well, there's the clock tower across on the other side of the hotel. My room is right back there. And all right, so the Wallace monument over here. Wallace monument right across there. Oh, there's that Tudor house down there. So we've got a ram. No, yeah, that's a ram, maybe a hawk. And that gargoyle right there. Alright, so the Wallace monument right there, and that's probably Stirling Castle to the right. The Hubble. Okay, so back at the restaurant. Let me go down to the lobby. Cool, and this is the lobby. And there's where you check in with Stirling Bridge. Big picture of it in the background. If you want, you can rent an umbrella, and I might actually do that today. I'm going to go over to the Church of the Holy Rood and the old jail. And there he is, Robert the Bruce, with the Wallace Monument in the background. Little lounge area back here. With a Native American teepee back there. Oh, pretty cool. All right, here we go. Typical Scottish weather. Check that clock tower out. Pretty cool. Here's the car park. More back there. I'm parked right out there. And this looks like it was an add-on probably when this was made a hotel. Oh yeah, let me turn around again. The observatory. Check out that sundial right there. Right on top of the door. Some serious dormers right there. Alright, so the spa's gonna be back there. And this is where they taught Latin, it looks like. And here's where they taught geography. You can imagine the school kids filing down the hallway, probably have their uniforms on. Hey, my favorite subject. It's getting warmer down here. Gentlemen, leisure center. And right there is the art room. Couple broad axes up there. Pretty cool. Who's this guy? John Ramsay of Kilderton. Santa Claus right there. Alright. That keystone right there. Pretty unique. McLaren suite. Got these old radiators. Thing's putting off some heat. It's a warm hallway. I like the regal lines. Restrooms. So we're headed to the gym and the spa. Hold on. Stirling Whiskey Festival next month. Alright, spa and leisure. See what it says. Whoa. Oh, and these are squash courts. You want to play some squash? Are those balls up there? Or I guess, yeah, racquetball. You can play that. Right here's the gymnasium. I didn't have to scan my card to get in here. Surprising. But here you go. Oh, it's pretty sizable. I thought that was a mirror at first. Oh, here's the pool. Looks like that just takes you up to some rooms probably. Check out these doors. This is the back parking lot. This is where I parked. 1854, I'm sorry. Oh, pretty cool. It looks like one of those statues is missing a head. But yeah, turrets, weather vane. It definitely has a castle vibe. Dormers all around. And big wall right here. Sign over here says primary school. 1953. Oh, and if you want to visit Stirling Castle, you actually walk up this path. It's about a third of a mile. It's not far at all. It is uphill. And here's the old Stirling wall. Plaque over here talking about, okay, the town walls, old high school, the garden of the Grey Friars Monastery on this site until 1559. And then last thing, yeah, you can walk down. There's trails that take you down below. Some cool water drains right there. And it has a date. It says 1854 on the front. Oh. Yeah, the wind and the rain is picking up. And we are off of Academy Road. There it is, the Stirling Highland Hotel. Yeah, Church of the Holy Rood to the right. Toll booth, music and art venue, the castle, Callan's Hospital. And you'll see the city center, like I say, down at the bottom of the hill. And yeah, I just want to show you this side. So yeah, that's where we started out, and you can see the gargoyle water drains down there. Cool. Yeah guys, I'm gonna go back inside, but that wraps it up. Just a quick tour. Like I said, I just like to show off these hotels, just to maybe give you an idea where to stay if you're thinking about coming out. Anyway, like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.